희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
At guard and set to number 11,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at New York, they've been grinding out enough wins to place fourth in the conference right now.
You know, for the Knicks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center spot. And Clark, after the All-Star break, it must be difficult to jump right back into playing full-time.
Well, I tell you, when you're accustomed to playing every other night or 4 nights and 5 nights, and then you get a break, it is hard to get right back into it. But typically it's a restart and a reset, and that adrenaline and excitement about what's on the horizon gets guys ready to go.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Durant for 3, drills it from deep.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
No good on the second free throw. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And here are the Knicks now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Brunson passes to Towns. High arcing shot. And the layup is good. Towns has got 5 points.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Now here's Thompson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Bridges. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 4. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Pass to Towns. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. He played a great game against Charlotte.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. These are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. The Rockets, number 1, the 4th spot held by the Knicks.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Towns passes to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Easton. Here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Towns finds Anunoby. Stolen by Thompson. The kick to Durant. Back to Thompson. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Brunson. Six to shoot. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Smith. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And Durant with the big finish.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Hart. No made baskets yet. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Thompson passes to Durant. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brunson against Thompson. And Brunson gets it to go.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. He buries it from 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
They are in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care, and that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 from Houston.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Drains the triple. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Anunoby. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Thompson pulls it in. Durant against Anunoby. Eason, pass to Thompson. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. And here's Clarkson. Takes the 3. Smith with the rebound.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Alvarado's checked in for New York. On the wing, Clarkson, covered by Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he drops the first.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. The Rockets lead by 10. Here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Durant for 3. Nice D from Bridges.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line, 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It'll be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Both shots good from the strike. The Rockets lead by 10. Thompson scanning the floor. Left side Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 21.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That one's good for 2.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Alvarado. And a nice finish on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Houston leading by 12. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 32.
Knicks on D. Durant with it. He's got 24. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Eason, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 15.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Robinson in the post. He's against Smith. 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Durant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston leading by 15. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Let's go with a 3. And Houston another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Eason. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Houston. They lead by 18. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The Rockets lead by 18. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Now here's Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Here's Towns. To the left wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Clarkson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Durant gets it to go.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, Don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Rockets lead 47-27.
Here's Şengün. 4-3. Clarkson grabs a miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. No good that time. Nice D from Durant. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Durant. Thompson passes to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Towns, defended by Şengün. Thompson with a steal. Outside Durant. And it's Houston scoring again. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now a timeout called by New York. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Clarkson against Durant. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Smith outside. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with a 3. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Kolic. Towns, a screen on Eason. Launches a 3, and Kolic gets it to go. Kolic's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Rockets lead 55.
Thompson outside. Outside Durant. The 3 connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Towns passes to Alvarado. Clarkson for 3. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Inside, here's Robinson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from outside, looking sharp here in the second. Thompson passes to Durant. Over Clarkson. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 42 in the game.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Kolic. Towns, a screen on Easton. Kolic. No good from outside.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
On the wing, Durant lets the 3 fly, and again for 3.
and he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Count it from distance.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Rockets lead 63.
Thompson finds Eason. Thompson outside. Back to Eason. Shot clock at 5. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Towns. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Şengün, the screen.
Rockets lead 66.
Oh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Towns, left side. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really don't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Houston in total control.
42.
Now Thompson. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the slam dunk by Thompson. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Alvarado, defended by Thompson. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for Kolek. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. And then for Houston, Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Smith. Here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 47 points.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Outside Anunoby. The three is up. Bridges outside. There's the three. Nails it from three. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension. famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Bridges misses.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
1:44 left in the second period. Outside Anunoby. Hart from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Huck Porty's checked in for Robinson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in. And here is Thompson. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
To the inside, Porty. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
Brunson against Thompson. Outside Durant. This one for 3. The rebound by Bridges. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Hart from long range. Doesn't go that time. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Houston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
In that game against the Bulls, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
We see this night in and night out. Durant is a machine, elite scorer from all levels, and he doesn't wear down.
Yeah, you just keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them, and serve me a plate up too, but you keep feeding them and feeding them.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Şengün. Durant against Anunoby. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Back to Brunson for 3. Here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. One shot.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Durant surveying the D. Pass to Shepard. Here's Okogie. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. From deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Can't cash it in from close range. New York has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Towns. Another one falls for New York.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. That's 29 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Here's Okogie. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Towns against Şengün. And again, Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Timeout called. Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Durant. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Okogie, averaging around 5 points a game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Okogie's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Now here's Hart. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Bridges has got 5 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's Shepard for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Tipped. Finney-Smith with it. Hart covering. Pass to Tate. Lets it go from deep. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Bridges down low, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Down low. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Shoots over Capella. Capella with a rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Finney-Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Finney-Smith's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. 6 to shoot. Anunoby finds Brunson. Shoots over Shepard. And it's Brunson missing.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Here's Okogie. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hart with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Tate. Towns outside. Takes the 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Shepard. Capella, screen on Brunson. Here's Shepard. Here he goes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Basket counts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Towns outside to stop the run. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okogie out to the right wing. And here's Shepard for 3. Good D by Brunson. From behind the arc. Drops in the three. Brunson's got 10 points.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way. Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Hart finds Towns. The shot. Bridges misses.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Here's Shepherd. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Nice shot by Okogie.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Tate. Back to Okogie. Now Finney-Smith shoots over Bridges. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Outside Hart.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Can't hit that one. Good D by Finney-Smith. Well, Houston's shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepherd. And the layup is good off the glass. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
And that one's good, Brunson. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Shepherd. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Tate. New York working the ball around now. It's good. Towns has got 33.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
76.
Here's Shepherd. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Brunson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Brunson's got 14.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Shepherd. Fires for three. That one is off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Houston just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Alvarado in at the one. That's the 5 for New York right now. There's a screen. There's the drive. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 9 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the basket by Shamet.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Pass to Okogie. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Shepherd missing. New York shooting 52% from the floor so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Good on the second one. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Durant, the three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's the three. Fires in the triple. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Alvarado with it. Now Thompson defending. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Easton's got 4 rebounds now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. On the wing, Thompson. Alvarado defending. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Brunson is checked in for Alvarado. Brunson passes to Clarkson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Outside Durant, pass to Easton. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Robinson with it, guarded by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Towns passes to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now a timeout called by New York. For the Knicks, Anunoby comes in for Towns, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Now a timeout called by Houston. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Shaman. Back to Brunson. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Left side Brunson. And that one's on target from the wing. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half.
115.
Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Josh Hart's checked in for New York.
Second team foul. Thompson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Robinson. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Durant. They double-team Durant. Thompson outside. From deep. Hart pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Knicks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Bridges down low, guarded by Durant, and the basket by Bridges.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Here's Thompson. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hart can't hit. The Rockets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Durant against Bridges. Inside. It's stolen by Hart. Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Karl Anthony Towns. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play.
And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, they don't call him Robinson for nothing now. Look at the hops on the big fella.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. For 3, Smith hits a 3-pointer.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Now here's Şengün. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Brunson outside. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Pass to Şengün. Over Robinson. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Outside Brunson. Gets the 3 to fall. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
Second team foul.
Thompson against Brunson. Bridges outside. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Eason. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Towns on a screen. 3-pointer. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's New York. They're on an 11-2 run. There's the triple. Bridges can't get that one to fall.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against New York.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Hard against Thompson. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. Thompson pulls it in. And the Rockets shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Outside Eason. On the wing, Durant. Up top, Thompson. Brunson defending. And the bucket is good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns can't get it to go. Left side, Eason. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Eason at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.